because I saw this and I was like, oh, we don't really get to hear much of these success stories or these type of stories of where pretty much a Brooklyn man who spent most of his time in jail came out for something that he did not do, a crime he did not do. And he's pretty much just trying to adjust back to now reality. And I thought that this was interesting and an interesting video to bring to the people. So without further ado, let's tune into the video, see what's going on out here in these streets.
All those decades was gone, just like that.
Tonight at 11, he spent nearly 3 decades behind bars for a murder he did not commit. And now this Brooklyn native who was exonerated back in 2020 is still adjusting to life outside prison.
New York State has had the 3rd highest number of exonerations in the country. Jennifer Bisram takes a look at what life is like after finally being freed.
Why'd you buy this house?
I buy it because the trees over there, like, it makes me think of freedom.
210 miles away from his New Jersey home at Auburn Correctional Facility in New York is where Gerard Domond spent most of his adult life as inmate 89A8836, with many sleepless nights on hard jail beds surrounded by prison guards and violence.
Jump in there, boom, boom. Wow.
Now at age 62, he's finally living outside of prison walls in a house with his family, including his 2-year-old daughter, Layla.
What happened? You want more?
No more. No more.
No more? Okay. Good girl. It's like time stopped at 23 and I continue all this. So now I'm back out here. It's like try to play catch up with a lot of what I missed out on. Yes, I grew up in jail, literally. All those decades was gone, just like that.
That's really sad. Honestly, that sucks. To know, like, there's a lot of people that are probably dealing with this type of situation to themselves that are in prison right now. This sucks. And no type of money really can help you recover your time lost. Time lost, time is the most valuable thing we have on earth. And I learned that at a very young age because I remember almost losing my life. So in that sense, when I almost lost my life, I realized my time here is not forever. It's not going to last long. And if you are now spending most of your time, spent 30 years behind bars in prison, it sucks. It sucks because you really didn't do what they said that you did. And even though they probably compensated for all those years and gave you millions and millions of dollars, that doesn't even help you because you've done lost out on so many things in 30 years. You know how much time 30 years is? I'm only 29 years old and I felt like I lived in a long time. And I'm grateful for life. I'm so grateful for life. I didn't even hit 30 yet. So I can only imagine how long 30 years is behind jail, man. This is a powerful story, but let's continue.
He was convicted for a 1987 murder in Brooklyn. In 2020, he was exonerated by the Brooklyn DA's office after they say key information was withheld from the case.
When this murder happened, you weren't even in New York City?
No, at all. I was not in New York City at all.
Where were you?
In Dgotsauce, Georgia, with my girlfriend at the time.
What was going through your mind?
This can't be happening to me. Why am I going to prison for something I didn't do? And I was like, damn, how many other people probably going through this? How many, black men from my hood?
According to the National Registry of Exonerations, New York has had 347 exonerations since 1989, 157 alone here in New York City between 2014 and 2022. Brooklyn, where Domond is from, has had the most in New York City, 40 since its conviction review unit was created in 2014. Most of the exonerations are of black men.
It's a struggle. Life is a struggle for me even now.
Domond sued the city and was awarded over $13 million, but he says no amount of money can bring back all the years of his life lost.
And that's what I was saying. No amount of money can really make up for that time lost. No amount of money. They could have gave you $100 million. And that still wouldn't have added up for the 30 years that you done lost for something you didn't do. That's the worst way to go to jail, in my opinion. Some people actually deserve it. Some people need to be in there. Some people should be in there. Okay, we understand this. But the worst way to go to jail, in my opinion, is to go to jail for something you did not do. That's sad. It's really sad, man. It's a powerful story here. You know, of course, they're bringing in the factor that, of course, most of these people that have been exonerated are black, and most of these people that are facing these trials are black, which is a thing we should bring to the table as well. You know, not everybody that is black obviously is a criminal. And I'm pretty sure back in those days when they was doing their thing with, you know, when they was doing their thing in the slavery days and the racism days, they was trying to lock up as much black people as possible. But thank God it's 2024 and we are dealing with pretty much an equal justice system. Well, let's continue.
And take away the nightmares and emotional trauma.
Money doesn't cure you. Money don't do nothing for you for the soul. You take the shackle off, but you're still incarcerated because the pain, the scars, it's never removed, regardless.
4 years later, he still doesn't feel free.
I'm having a difficult time coping with things because, you know, sometimes I act like I'm still locked up. You know, sometimes when I'm making reference to going upstairs, I say I'm going to my cell.
He says each one of his over 10,000 days in jail was a struggle.
No, I wanted somebody to kill me. Yeah, I really did, because I didn't think I could do all that time.
And every day now is a mental fight.
I got it, though. Still got it. I was frightened to come home, put it like that.
Why?
Because this is a new world. It's like I was comfortable for some reason. I knew what I had to do in there. For the most part, I'm lost out here, you know.
On this fall day, Domond shares that his family and building cars help him to heal.
I'm going to therapy, but I have no peace. Money, everything, I have that, but it's still a burden. There's still, I'm searching for something. I don't know what it is. Part of me is in there.
But he says just like he never gave up on his innocence, he will not give up on feeling free. Jennifer Bisram, CBS News, New York.
Now, that's a real powerful story. I can't even lie, man. That's a powerful story, and I wish him absolutely nothing but the best. I feel like, you know, there's nothing I can really say. Obviously, there's nothing anyone can really say to make up for the time lost. But he's got a daughter now. He's got a family. It's looking like he's trying to move forward. And I know he's definitely dealing with some PTSD and some wild things that happen in jail. And just the thoughts of thinking this whole time, I really shouldn't be in here, but they got me in here. It's a powerful story, honestly. And I really hope you seek everything you need in life. I hope you're able to make up for all the time you missed. And God bless you and your family, man. This is a good, positive story that I just wanted to bring to the people. Let me know y'all comments down. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments below. And make sure you guys leave a like. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's